combat them lashing. Okay, I'm just fooling, let me cool it. See y'all listening? Join us as we get these big ups to black excellence. Okay, news you can use to uplift your kinfolk and them. Feed them something different than that circus act on CNN. Just enough humor so it never be your boy. So welcome, Mr. Martin. This is ethnic-ish and more. That's all the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. That's all the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.
What a beautiful time to be. To exist and breathe in this air, cellular, respirate naturally. Life is one big beautiful pain, and we all hold a brush for this masterpiece. Everybody and their mama trying to masterpiece, but everybody and their mama just fast asleep. So if you asking me, I'm just here to wake them. On to another plane, I shall take them. With vibrations, reminiscent of earthquakes, I wanna have them shook, but it just might shake them. Shit. Some niggas need that in order to see that they're much more than what they came up around. You have to believe that. They were giving feedback, but we can't hear that nigga, cause we up now, up and out beyond the clouds. This is from anything that ain't feeding. My spirit and my mind, I climb despite all the energy leeches leeching. With this voice, I chant these words, millions listen, that's I'm reaching. Some absorb it and say it's timeless. Hating ass niggas say I'm preaching, but I can give a fuck if it falls after the summer, year round my season. I've been building up, now I'm solid. I have purpose, I have reasons, and they look just like me, but you know about being something that you never had. Niggas say hit gangster, fuck, gotta hear the most gangster shit is being a dad. Try not to spaz as I attempt to understand why this nigga didn't want his child. My heart was up for grabs, mama stepped up, got her shit, and made this life worthwhile. If they ever doubt you, queen, I'm all about you, queen, right on the front line, guarding your kingdom. And if they try to overthrow, I throw over 1,000 shots, cause I'm a real demon when it comes to my love. Fortunately, I don't feel that way about you. Look. Papa was a rolling stone and that nigga still rolling. Started smoking at the age of 13. To this day, your nigga still token. Maybe if he was present in my life, I might have done some things different. Then again, if he was present in my life, a whole bunch of shit to be missing. Listen, everything happens for a reason, believe that. Had the vision for as long as I know. Still took me 29 years to see that. Your mind takes you on a journey when it's free, but it takes a journey in itself just to free that. Searching for happiness in the distance. We must create happiness where we at. Face them hard times, walk that shit down. Come out better than you ever been. Stand the test of time till you standing on the testimony to tell a friend. Life is all about where you going. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Everything gon' all work out in the end. Face them hard times, walk that shit down. Come out better than you ever been. Stand the test of time till you standing on the testimony to tell a friend. Life is all about where you going. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Everything gon' all work out in the end. We just gotta wake up. Look at what we made of. They be trying to take us from our life, but it's within. It's a shine you can't dim. We just gotta wake up. Look at what we made of. They be trying to take us from our life, but it's within. It's a shine you can't dim. Face them hard times, walk that shit down. Come out better than you ever been. Stand the test of time till you standing on the testimony to tell a friend. Life is all about where you going. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Everything gon' all work out in the end. Face them hard times, walk that shit down. Come out better than you ever been. Stand the test of time till you standing on the testimony to tell a friend. Life is all about where you going. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Don't dwell and stress about where you been. Everything gon' all work out in the end. We just gotta wake up. Look at what we made of. They be trying to take us from our life.
You can tell me I'm in headphones. It's home. 2, 5. Hey.
Feel like an upgrade every time, that's another dime. Another sponsor on my line, wanna model mine. Blessings coming back to back, reputation repetitious. High, keep on going up. I was drowning with the fishes, well I'm feeling like a bird. What's the word? Big in front of that, this my block, watch me serve. Lyrical content to spend time with, might just lose your mind with some coffee, yeah, the duck off with a fine queen to dine with a walk. I got shit to prove to those that mean the most. Cold to the flame, and they keeping me on go. 9.5 the size, 10 ones on your throat. If we talking plugs, I give them the purest hope. Yeah, I'm on a mission, the triple digits, no counterfeiting. These scriptures about how I'm living, the only way I get it. I be painting the vision, but they don't see the image. I be painting the vision, but they don't see the image. Told them this the beginning, they wanna hold me down. I'm cool on that, fam, got my back and motivate the crown. I keep my grass low, while I stay gassed up. If this a race, you in my lane, it just got lapped up. They wanna catch me red-handed, I'm in and out of my bag. These niggas cherishing J's, one on the corner with gas. Why would I trade them? Know that I need them, income source for the stash. I got mouths to feed, and trying to connect the patches. Wanna pray on the king downfall like I ain't y'all mean. I'm stepping up from the bullshit, gotta make sure I keep a breeze. I miss the crabs with the bread, sponge with the recipe. I don't even tell the fam, they just know we gon' feast, yeah. Yeah, I'm on a mission, the triple digits, no counterfeiting. These scriptures about how I'm living, the only way I get it. I be painting the vision, but they don't see the image. I be painting the vision, but they don't see the image. Told them this the beginning, they wanna hold me down. I'm cool on that, fam, got my back and motivate the crown. I keep my grass low, while I stay gassed up. If this a race, you in my lane, it just got lapped up.
We back on another episode of Ethnic Issue More. God damn it, we in season 3, episode 1. Even though we still kind of following under the number guideline for our numerology corner from our previous number, but we had to kick off a new season, man. We in mother. Hold on, we gotta turn this up a little more. We in mother.
You suck, you jackass.
God damn, we in motherfucking 2025, man. As always, the episode is really called Welcome to 2025. I forgot the welcome to on my paper, but I did put that guy for you, I believe. If not, it's your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master. What's good, y'all?
And we do this wonderful thing called POSTAL PODCASTING, meaning rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this home.
We're going to provide you with some wonderful news. I'm going to still try to drop a couple jewels, and I'm still trying to locate all the missing Blues Clues.
Fuck you, Steve.
That this nigga Steve left behind when he went to rehab. I'm trying to think, man. Yeah, man, we maybe switch up the tag. I'm tired of talking about Steve.
Man, fuck Steve.
Fuck Steve. I guess we can keep saying fuck Steve. I hope y'all find the Blues Clues, but it's like, is we still really looking for them?
I ain't looking for no damn Blues Clues.
Yeah, the Blues Clues is how we are on the 14th day of January, and we just got into the new year.
Yeah, the Blues Clues is underneath all that goddamn snow and ice.
I'm fucking sick of it, too.
Me too.
I had to drop the boys off. Well, Sean at home, so I had to drop the other boys off to Bria at school. And going down a side street on the north side was the most adventurous thing I've done in my life.
So AJ school is on the south side.
Oh, I'm there.
And I got 4-wheel drive. And the shit was like riding a roller coaster.
Yeah, my school, my side street by my school, I pulled up that first day yesterday. I was like, what the fuck y'all been doing? St. Louis City.
At the Shar.
She already said that.
Yeah, at the Shar. I know you be taking them trips. I know yesterday was Founders Day. But I need you to call MoDOT and make some shit happen.
Y'all not got no more dots? like, y'all niggas got no more dots because the county is great.
Oh yeah.
I can slide, groove, and
Wait, look,
move.
I saw the damn shovel or the plow shit coming down the street, and it was still snowing. It's like we ain't gonna let this shit build up.
But the city said, y'all niggas better call Sexy Red. Tell her come to fix the north side. God damn it. I'm sick of it, man. Fix that shit up, man. But man, I missed y'all ashy asses.
Happy New Year, goddammit.
It's been a long motherfucking
Happy
time since
New
we've
Year.
been on here, bro. I feel like it's been forever and a day.
Man.
It's really been since December 17th.
Yeah.
That was the last time we was on here, man. We took a break. We're actually educators, so we already get breaks. I took my break with that.
Yeah.
2 weeks off. Then I got a third week off because I got snowed in at the house yet again.
Yeah. And I know people were like, rain, sleet, or snow. I was at the fucking crib.
Yeah, rain. Listen, I understand rain, sleet, or snow. We postal podcast, meaning we just drop great things year round. That's what that means. It does not mean I'm going to risk my life for you niggas.
That part.
I could have logged in. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, man, if I'm gonna start the year off fresh, I want to start it off in the studio. I didn't want to start it off at the crib. And quite frankly, I was still in educator, unemployed but employed mode.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing shit. I don't want to wake up early. I don't want to do nothing.
Even during virtual, I called off one day during virtual because they told me that Thursday I got an email talking about it was all these other teachers calling about. They was gonna have me. I'm gonna be able to sub. Everybody know that's gonna have me virtually sub a class. Listen, I'm not virtually subbing no fucking class for no kids that ain't showed up, and half of the school ain't even got iPads.
That part.
As soon as I saw that shit, okay, I got something for y'all. The funny part, bro, it started a chain reaction because it was like 4 of us that was listed to cover other people's class teaching. The real teachers weren't gonna be there, so we was all listed. I sent my email. I made it. First of all, I went to sleep, but then I got back. We got this thing where we send it to all the staff.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I ain't had that. I woke up on my sleep at 2:30. Pushed that, sent it. Boy, by the time I woke up, looked at my Outlook, another person went through shit. The next person we had to do with this thing, all 4 of us was like, fuck that. I'm not
doing that shit.
I said, sick time.
Hey, just bring back the old school sick days.
We had the first day, our first day, bro, was an old school sick day.
Yep.
So I'm like, bro, why y'all so against? I know these kids ain't the brightest. Don't get me wrong. But shit, clearly, as long as these motherfuckers can work technology, they're going to be straight in life. They just got to figure out how to read. As long as you can read clear and you can do tech, you're going to be good for the rest of your life. I know the fact that these niggas can't read, but it's their mama and them fault, the people they was trapped with all this time as well, that they make sure they knew some shit.
Facts.
So, I mean, I'm just saying.
I gave my iPad instead of a book.
Facts. And that ain't got nothing to do with Alexander Martin.
They know Baby Shark.
Look, do all that shit, man. Adam Murphy, Midwest Mixtapes, bro. Good dude, man. We had a great episode, man, to close out the year for us. So, like I said, this season 3, we on really episode 1. But we picking up of the remnants of episode 62.
Indeed.
That's how I decided to keep the numerology corner going. I didn't want to start over. You want to start? Ooh, excuse me, y'all. If you want to start over shit, go back to some episodes in previous times. It's all on here.
Yeah.
You can check it out then.
You got access.
But do you want to just go into that? Or?
Well, no. Well, I was going. It's a big game coming up.
Okay, let's talk.
Big game coming up. Hey, man. So, Past Masters picks, last one of the season. We got the national championship game happening Monday night. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Shout out to Marcus Freeman being the first black coach. I know he has other ethnicities in his lineage, but being the first coach of African descent or black descent, however you choose to describe it, leading a team to the national championship. And shout out to Notre Dame. And I'm gonna say that, and people who know me know I really don't like Notre Dame, but they smart. For years, everybody has complained, said, "Hey, they don't need to be in a conference. They don't need to be in a conference." Well, they just showed us why not being in a conference it matters. They made it to the playoff. They made it to the national championship. They brought their institution and their football program $20 million. $20 million. Other schools like Ohio State got to share that amount of money, that $20 million. They got to share that with the Big Ten, and the Big Ten is big as fuck. It's like 16 teams, 18 teams. So they got to share 20 million with 17 other schools, whereas Notre Dame gets to keep that for themselves. So January 20th, I think it starts at 6:30 or 7:30, one or the other. Notre Dame and Ohio State. Pass had a good amount of picks this year, and this game has got me kind of in the middle. Like I like Notre Dame in terms of the football I've seen them play, and way to recover after their loss to Northern Illinois. And Ohio State, Michigan woke up a monster. They woke them up with that loss to Michigan, and all of a sudden Ohio State's been kicking ass and taking names. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with this crazy pick off the top of my head. Notre Dame, 31. Ohio State, 34. I'm picking Ohio State to win the national championship, even though I always root for everybody black, but this time I don't think Marcus Freeman's squad offensively will be able to manage. They can't wait till the second half to try to score all them points. So I think Ohio State is going to get out to a big lead. Notre Dame going to fight back, but they're going to fall short. So I'm picking Ohio State as your 2024-25 national champions, college football playoff national champions. So that's your pick. And then stay tuned. Past Masters picks come back. I'm bringing it back in April. Weekly show. Bring it back in April. We're going to start. We talking HBCU and college football. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all will see more information about that when we roll it out in April. Yes, sir.
Y'all heard that, man. Past Masters pick in the building, man. Let's. One of them sound. I'm gonna make one. Make it sound just like that, man. But y'all know, it's that good old time.
Pass the collection plate.
Pass the collection plate, man. We got the wonderful, wonderful numerology corner, man. And like I said, even though we in season 3, on episode 1 of season 3, I'm still picking up from where we left off, man. So our number for today is 62. So we pick off from the last numerology we did. Then the number 62 symbolism indicates that you will gain from fresh acquaintances and possessions of new materials. This number also reminds you of your spiritual journey and the rationale of your existence in this universe. You are assured that you need not worry about your financial and material needs on this voyage.
That's a word.
Listen, this was a big word for me. Yeah. A very big word for me. I took good heed to this message when I put, and it was really 2 different things I read in 2 different parts that I put together. Those the first 2 things stood out to me on that. Shout out to my favorite site. I didn't say earlier, but sunscience.org. It's really, that's all I can say, man. It's really hit home, and it's just good to know. Like I always say, man, and I talked a lot about numbers, well, not talk, but listen. Shout out to T Spirit, the poet. She calls me her forever videographer. But she had a grand opening for her business, another business for hers that she has created, and I, sponsored the recap video, so I showed up, to support with the cam, and she's big on numbers, man. While she set the event on the date of 1/11 and everything that just coincided, and I'm just like I always say, man, ever since I got to the signing quarters, I pay more attention to numbers, and the number 62 may be the number for me. And
hey, is that the lady with the woke brand?
No,
that
okay. Is Keisha Wednesday. Now, I'm actually trying to bring both of them back. Well, Keisha's been on here, but I'm going to bring T Spirit on here as well. Like, T Spirit is a dope motherfucker to talk to. Like, she just got so much now. Her story is crazy from everything she's been through, and she'll tell you. But to see where her story went from to here is a true testament to like hard work, all of that dedication, and all that shit, man. So y'all heard the word.
And before we get any further into this, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Okay. If your ass want to be on Ethnic Issue more this year,
let us know.
You contact us.
Hit us up. DM.
Like it's right there.
We're not like a lot of shows, bro. I do it really for the culture and the love of it. I ain't charging you niggas. I I don't want. I want to talk to people. This is how I've interviewed over 300 some people. I just want to talk to people, man. Let's get your story out. I love to see somebody blow up from the like being. If I wasn't his first, I was in at least his first 3 interviews with Lando STL.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga signed the Nappy Boy. Like seeing them journeys go, because I follow the journeys of people. I really believe in what motherfuckers be doing, man. So if you really want to tap in, man, I love that. We'd love to have you on the show.
Indeed.
Contact me, Nico the Great, contact Past, man. Just tap in with us, man.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, this year, shit is going up. And I normally don't say the price is going up, but just know
Price is going up.
it's some shit coming down the pipeline for your boys at Ethnic Issue More.
Some shit.
And I can't say 2026 that we'll still be in this same space. And I mean, we both got some deals coming down the line that could take this and what we're doing to a whole new level.
Some life trajectory shit.
So tap in now.
You heard him.
Tap in now. Because don't hit us up next year like, hey, man, I've been wanting to get down with y'all. Where was you at last year, bro?
Facts.
So tap in. Hey, man.
What's pissing you off, man?
Oh, yeah. What's pissing me off? This goddamn snow.
I'm bro, listen, and I always argue with people like, I hate the heat. As much as I hate the cold, I can sometimes, it make you, like, would you pick the cold? People say 32 over 102. I don't want to deal with 102. I can warm up. I can only get so naked. I hate sun. Like, I love sun, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that beaming, feeling like that shit piercing your skin.
I made the mistake a couple of years ago of being a summer camp director. And that was by far the worst job I've ever had in my life.
I bet. Nigga, it'd be hot.
Like, I'm standing outside like, bro, let's go in. The kid's like, can we play kickball? No. We going inside. Y'all gonna watch Disney. Because I can't do it.
Kids, I'm sorry, we going outside for recess. The fuck? Sit down. I got Peacock.
Hey.
We were watching. I'm like, because y'all, I tell the kids, y'all got to better enjoy it up with these kids' movies. Because come Black History Month, every morning in the calf, we're watching Roots. We're watching Roots. I'm making niggas watch Roots. We watching Rosewood. We're making niggas watch Martin. We finna watch Jamie Foxx. Niggas finna watch.
Hey, you got to start the kids off with a classic. My Friend Martin. You got to make them watch that.
Bro, I'm telling you, if y'all go home and tell y'all parents anything y'all watch with Mr. A, they gonna have me at this 801 building. So don't go home and tell nobody, bro. But we gonna watch Roots. I want y'all niggas, and I want y'all, and I'm gonna make all the, we gonna watch Roots, bro. They're gonna look like the white teachers crazy.
Hey, I teach African American studies. I give my disclaimer. Be like, hey, if you're in this class and you have to leave and go see a white teacher, learn to channel your energy. Because when you leave my room, you're gonna be upset.
That remind me of my cousin, man. We was a grade lower than me. And we was in high school, and that nigga class, history or social studies, they was watching Rosewood. He was like, I think I was in that bitch. So motherfucking mad. And I'm like, all these white people in this motherfucker, and that white motherfucker behind me cough. And before I do it, I'm saying, come in your motherfucking mouth. I don't want to hear this.
Hey.
It's just like, bro, you start kidding. I'll never forget seeing what, bro, I'll watch something. I'll be watching shit, bro. Like, I can't go outside after this because I be mad as hell. And then, like I said, y'all, it ain't all of y'all. But at this point in time, it's just every time I see somebody, I'll slap you with $1 bill. Let you keep $1. Like, I be feeling like when Bernie Mac was in that movie, just slapping niggas and leaving money on their face. Like, bro, I'll be mad. That's why I ain't built to be no. When we get to talk about shit in school, and shit goes where I say something like, hey, don't get me started. Because I'll be in this bitch upset, and y'all gonna think I'm Malcolm X in this hole. Just because I be cracking jokes don't mean I don't know some shit. Hey. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't get me started. That's what we get on religion.
I love when Black History Month come up, and it's always like one of the, like the white teacher or the librarian or something. So what do you think we should do for Black History Month? My shit all year. I ain't worried about these 28 days for y'all.
This month. Heifer, you figure it out. What did your people do during my time of Black History Month? Huh? Or was it just a week when your granny was
there? That part.
See,
I literally had
I just feel like we should be able to like.
I had a meltdown on Friday, I think it was. Friday we was in the building. No, Thursday we was in the building. I had a meltdown because I had a young man tell me, well, racism don't really exist no more, and he black. And I explained to him, I was like, where do you think racism went? Where do you think it went? Like, let's do some math. Yo granny and yo mama. Like, my mama was born in 1959. Dr. King was killed in 1968. My mama was 7. Like,
nigga, my daddy was 55.
Emmett Till was killed that year. Like, the entire civil rights movement that we teach starts in 1955 with Till and Rosa Parks.
The law was founded on July 13, 1955. My daddy was born July 17, 1955. I was like, when I heard this, I was like, bro, what are the odds?
Hey, I just try to explain to him. A lot of kids be like, they didn't see the little Ruby Bridges movie, right? They be like, Ruby Bridges, that was so long ago. I'm like, hey, y'all, do y'all know Ruby Bridges got an Instagram? Like, she not dead.
Nigga.
Like, she got an Instagram. And they be like, for real? Yes, go follow her. Because
you know who Fred Hampton is? Go look for his son.
Oh, bro.
I met his son.
Bro, when I show them, when I get to the Black Panther Party and I start talking about Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, but then I go deep into Chicago, not just because of Fred Hampton, but shout out to my frat brother Bobby Rush, who was Fred Hampton's right hand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And being able to talk about his story, these kids like, so that was a long time ago. And I show them a picture of Bobby Rush. I'm like, hey, when was this? I'm like, how long ago was this? They're like, that's hella old. I'm like, no, this was 2 weeks ago. Like, he alive. He was just in Congress. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, a lot of y'all kids' ignorance is because y'all.
If I could have been anything back in the day, I would have been a Black Panther.
Oh, me too.
I loved it.
I love the 10-point program.
The whole movement, everything. And I'll be wanting to get a bunch of stuff and study into it, but then I know one day I'm going to show up at school with a beret on and a black vest, and I'm going to be on all militant shit. I'm just like, you know what?
The only thing you be missing is the AR.
Depends on the day I start investing. I just don't want to. I know me, bro. When I get locked into something, I'm locked into.
Yeah.
When I got to meet, dude, like being in our drone. Shout out my nigga Jonell. He did a lot. I did a lot of practice videos with him, and he had one song like, bro, I got a song called Underdog. And we at the crib blowing. He like, man, I kind of want to go shoot this. I want to slide to Maywood. He's like, I drive, but I'm trying to shoot it at Maywood at the Memorial Park.
Yeah.
The Fred Hampton Memorial Park. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. The crazy shit about that is Fred Hampton Memorial Park, which is on Fred Hampton Way, which at the end of Fred Hampton Way is the Maywood Police Department. The most disrespectful shit.
Is now I've seen that they shoot up his tombstone quite a bit. Is it in?
It's not in the park.
It's not in the park. Okay.
No, I don't know where the tombstone is. I'm sure I can Google it.
Yeah.
But I know it's not at the park. He got like a bust with his head on it. It's called Frank Hampton Memorial Pool.
Okay.
It's a big swimming pool and for the neighborhood. Nice big park stuff they can play on. It's a baseball field there. Big field you can probably do other shit in. But at the end of the block is the Maywood Police Department.
Hey.
I'm like, you don't get a bigger slap in the face of something.
I think it's also you can use it as a teaching tool. Like you can tell people like, hey, look at what this man did for the community. And all these relics that we have of him, naming all these great community usage, but his end
was down the street.
And
it's literally they were on the end of the block.
Yeah, and
the meeting his son, because I talked to his security. I shook his hand and talked to him too. I sent the music video I created from that to the security guard, so they could watch it. And Fred Hampton Jr. personally invited me to it was our first day of school. But it was the Black Panther block party. He was like, man, come down there, man. What you got? See you out here working, man. Come down with your camera. Kick with us for the day, man. And he told me the date, and I was like, why not? But I was like, bro, I gotta go to school on the first day. But I so thought about calling off to go to that. I'm like, this is a once in a while. I ain't gonna say once in a lifetime, but they do it every year.
But it's definitely something like, hey, schedule that thing out. Be like, hey, next year,
if it was on the first day, and I could make it happen. But I think he ended up following me on Instagram because I follow him. I posted a clip to the because the event he was at was the second annual like a Black Gala for the Michael Brown Senior Foundation.
Yeah.
And so they booked me to do a recap video. And man, I was just sitting there recording him talk. I had to keep looking at my camera, make sure I'm on him. I'm so like entranced by what this man's saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I know. I'm like, I can see how his daddy got people, bro, to follow behind him in a positive. Like y'all little kids is eating free breakfast right now every morning. I work breakfast every morning, and motherfuckers don't realize the Black Panther Party is the reason why we had that shit. Like then they start like WIC.
Yeah. So the idea, the 10-point program that the Black Panther Party had, once they were infiltrated and destroyed internally, the best of their programs, like breakfast, like WIC, those became federal government practices. And so your kid eat breakfast at school every morning, and I work at a high school. Our kids get free breakfast, and because of that, it's because the Panthers came up with it. You know, and it's not something we ain't just saying the shit because you can look that shit up.
Google that shit, nigga.
It's real.
Black Panther Party, nigga.
That you don't realize how much stuff on the federal level came because of us. So
don't get me started.
Yeah, I am trying my best in February of this year. Y'all know I try to do something on the show about Black history. I'm trying to do my best to not piss us off every week. Because I don't necessarily like doing all the stuff that we heard about, all the great things.
Let's do that this year. Piss us off every week so we can invoke conversation. Yeah. Let's do that.
I think we're gonna do that. Let's do that.
That way with guests, whoever. I should invite 4 white guests.
Have we ever had a white guest on? Like a white guest on Ethnic Issue More?
Hey.
We did. Shout out to Faith.
Shout out to Faith.
We did.
I've had someone else. I think.
I know one thing. We got a lot of people who follow us who are a part of the Masonic Order. And hey, Mark, I know if you watching, we need an episode with you.
Yeah.
We need an episode with you just to talk about the bond between Black Masonry and traditionally white.
I gotta tell you a story. Funny thing about that. So shout out my nigga Kago. Me and him had a little talk before I came in the studio. I just called him. I'll be updating him on like I said, that's been my best friend since 4th grade. We've been rocking since he moved to the town and came to the school and introduced himself.
Yeah.
We live around the corner still. I can walk to his house from my mama's house. That's how close we stay. It'll take me maybe 5-6 minutes. But I talked to his ass about some stories. He talked about something. He's telling me some solid shit. That shit was hella funny. And it involved both the Black Masons, white race. I'm going to tell you that when we get off.
I think we also need to do an episode about clandestine Masons.
Oh. Tell me the difference, Deezy. What is it?
You know, I'd love to get some clandies on here. Just to
we could definitely do it. But how do you do that without
being disrespectful?
Yeah, because I don't be going for the disrespect.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to. But that's why I just, hey, brother, like, I rock with you, black man, the black man.
Yeah,
We're not gonna talk about
that part.
Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
So, man, hey, what's the sneak of the week, bro?
Well, my shoe that I currently got on, rocked out some white forces, but not just any white forces. Collab shoe, man, with Lil Yachty, Concrete Boy, Air Force Ones, man. I feel like my camera foggy, y'all. I don't know why my camera looking foggy.
It's because it's cold in here. The shit's
It
freezing.
probably is. I feel like I wiped this motherfucker, but it ain't.
Hey, y'all, it's cold to sit in the studio. We are sitting in front
I
of
had to wipe that a little more, y'all. But yeah, I got my Lil Yachty Concrete Boys Air Force Ones on today. But my question. What would be considered a clandestine in your opinion?
Here we go.
So
for those of you that are unaware or unfamiliar with the Masonic Order, Masonry views lodges who don't have a legitimate history. And when I say legitimate history, meaning that they're so they don't have their lineage to the Grand Lodge of England, United Grand Lodge of England. So we have a lot of times what ends up happening. You have lodges, and I know it happens in white America, but specifically, I've seen more of it in Black America, where you have lodges who are not having a charter from that lineage. The only recognized Black Masonic body in the UGLE is Prince Hall, and not Prince Hall originated, Prince Hall affiliated. So I think it's 47 states right now, you have a Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of that state. There's only two who don't go by the term Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge. That's the Most Worshipful Union Grand Lodge, Prince Hall affiliated in Florida, and the Most Worshipful Stringer Grand Lodge of Mississippi, Prince Hall affiliated. So there are other bodies of masonry that can be considered clandy. So, and you get, when you start having terms like PHO or FAAYM, I think they're called, and and then you got your Saint so and so, Saint Jonathan of the Blue Moon,
Most Jermaine Dupree Grand Lodge. Like, niggas just be coming up with some wild.
If you're not following the landmarks of Freemasonry, and for those that know the landmarks of Freemasonry, if you're not following them to a T, then you're clandy, and that's just what it is. So anyway, but we'll have a conversation when we
definitely got a Masonic.
We definitely gonna have some Masonic episodes this year. We definitely had some good times when we brought Masons on the show. Shout out to the skater.
Madonna, good skate fan.
So what's the shoe of the week, fam?
So my shoe of the week is keys right here, so that can't be my car. I don't think so. But my shoe of the week, man, it's a shoe that already came out. But I'm gonna see it is the Air Jordan Black Cat, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat, man. A beautiful, 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 beautiful Jordan 3 shoe, man. And as you see, man, this iconic AJ3 Black Cat returns, drawn from NJ's fame moniker, the black and dark charcoal design mixes leather, nubuck, and polished patent leather, accents for a luxe and true-to-form finish. Reviving the stealthy 07 take on the original, this model features elephant print on the lacing to match the signature overlays that wrap to the toe, tip, and heel. Equipped with visible Nike Air cushioning, this is one Black Cat you may want to see cross your path. I love the Black Cat 3s, man. I said I wasn't buying those shoes, but I found a way to do it, and I ain't got to pay for it now. Shout out to Good.
I love a good 3.
A good 3, bro. 3.
I love a good 3.
3 has grown to be my favorite Jordan. I thought the 11s were until my pinky toe disagreed.
I still, now don't get me wrong, I still fool with the 11s. Still fool with 11s.
Definitely. We definitely plan. We had some in the past, but we plan to bring some up, man, with the lodge, man. So shout out to all the brothers worldwide out here, man. Living on those 4 cars, man. Wonderful.
So we're gonna take a musical break, or we're gonna go straight to these topics?
No, man, we're gonna take a quick song break. Let me find. I've been playing some good STL stuff, man.
Hey, while you looking at some getting ready to get that music going, shout out to Crystal and Reed of the High Heels and Tea podcast.
Big facts,
man. We had a blast filming with them this past weekend. Our episode, I think, will be out maybe next week or the week after. So y'all tap in with them. We will collab with them again. Y'all know we've done an episode with them in season 2, so we definitely gonna bring them back and have a good time. We had some great conversation, so make sure y'all tap in with the High Heels and Tea podcast.
High Heels and Tea, man. It's always love over there. They had me drinking on cute whiskey.
Yeah, that was
low key. Then I went to where I had to go afterwards. I went home, drunk. I was fucked up by 6 o'clock. Like, I was fucked up, man.
You know what? I think in my age now, I drink a lot, but I don't get drunk anymore.
Boy, listen,
maybe the wife can say
I'm a nigga that can drink 2 beers and we can go to the club. I'm outside. I get drunk so easy. I got the insides of a midget. Like my liver got to be of a midget size. Brand take shit for me to get drunk.
Man.
So I had I had 1 cup of whiskey, but she poured so much motherfucking whiskey in there, I had to look up at her. What you on? Why would you pour this much in the cup? This that old school pour. This that we don't cut our liquor pour. I guess we can talk about that a little later.
Yeah, gotta talk about
the liquor. Man, we're gonna do a quick commercial break. I got a good maybe five and some change minutes of some heat. Keeping in St. Louis going, man. Shout out my boy Nando SCL. Like I said, it's your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's the Past Master.
We on season 3, episode 1. Welcome to 2025. Ethnic Ish and Mo Ho.
What's all that noise? Oh, that's just Daddy.
Raising the LOU, where these niggas don't follow through, follow your dreams. No, we can't help but to follow you, say the right things, spit the look green. Couldn't feel it, miss, shot of you, pass it to me. I'm on your team. You know what I'ma do. You still mine. Loud enough, just say loud enough. I'm still trying. Loud enough, make my shit loud. But she done put a wall up. I can still climb. Loud enough, make this shit loud. Ever since we so broke up, I didn't put the little taller. I didn't put grip on my sneakers. I don't really trip out the small stuff. Every time a nigga phone rings, she be feeling self-conscious, leaning all over my shoulder. Baby, who's calling up? Are you watching me? Power up. Guess that's just what power does. It can never be loud as us, cause we loud as fuck. Fuck is you doing? Doing my thing. Me and my man in a new SR. And ain't no thump in the back front, it's the back arm. Ain't no trunk in the back of this car. Loud enough, this ain't loud enough, ay. Loud enough, make my shit loud. If I be enemy, probably because I got enemies. Walk in the room and get dark in the room, they be feeling my energy. Raising the LOU, where these niggas don't follow through, follow your dreams. No, we can't help but to follow you, say the right things, spit the look green. Couldn't feel it, miss, shot of you, pass it to me. I'm on your team. You know what I'ma do. You still mine. Loud enough, just say loud enough. I'm still trying. Loud enough, make my shit loud. She done put a wall up. I can still climb. Loud enough, make this shit loud. You still mine. Loud enough, just say loud enough. I'm still trying. Loud enough, make my shit loud. But she done put a wall up. I can still climb. Loud enough, make this shit loud. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Oh, no, no, no.
Fever when you're present in the room. Body get so excited when I'm in the sight of you. Mesmerized how you hit it, hypnotized on how you hit it, fantasize on how you hit it. You hit it from the side to you hit it. Not about who want me, cause I'm trying to connect to you. It's something about how you hold me like it's only us in the room. Really hoping I ain't gotta say nothing, cause baby girl just a talking pressure coming straight from the head, cause she just drooling while she walking. From your head to your toes, babe, you got it in control. Gotta keep this on the low, yeah. Let's just feed our souls. Hands on my waist, babe, grab a hold. Taking every inch until I feel it in my soul. So tell me how good it is. How good it is. No, it ain't no better in this world. Take control. Love it when I hear you having fun till you'll explode. So show me how good it is. Ooh, how good it is. Man of aesthetics, one-on-one, baby, call me a medic and give me a bitty, cause I hate to admit it, I look in his eyes, and baby, I'm with it. The block real hot, baby girl sweating bullets. Hand me the Glock, cock to the back till it make it pop. Baby, be my bitch, get it up and I lick it up and I get it up like yee-haw. Rock the rodeo, wind it up real slow, bring it down and bass. See how motion in the ocean. ocean. Now your fave flavor, our cream is everything blue. From your head to your toes, babe, you got it in control. Gotta keep this on the low, yeah. Let's just feed our souls, yeah. Hands on my waist, babe, grab a hold. Taking every inch until I feel it in my soul. So tell me how good it is. How good it is. No, it ain't no better in this world. Take control. Love it when I hear you having fun till you'll explode. So show me how good it is. Ooh, how good it is. Tell me how good it is. Oh, shit.
Another season of Ethnic Ishimore, season 3, episode 1. Welcome to 2025. As always, I'm your boy Nico the Great.
Man, it's Past Master.
Man, we got a couple of random topics we gonna hit y'all with before we get up out this little razzle dazzling place here, man. Because I think it's sleepy. I gotta find a clip for y'all, man. Shout out to LeVar Ball.
Hey, the father of
Negro Dominus.
Hey, I'm telling you,
He called that shit, bro. Now he ain't calling like this. He also didn't say Jello was gonna be a thief. Maybe that's why he became a rapper. Because he got jammed up in China, did a little time.
Yeah.
They had to sit in that cell, so now he got some bars. But shout out to my nigga Jello Ball, Leangelo Ball, aka G3 of Born to Ball Records, for motherfucking dropping a banger. I don't care what
took me back to 2006.
I needed a 2000 candy apple red Escalade on 20 fucking fours and a tall tee
Drinking Four Loko.
with some fucking bling bling. Like that nigga, as soon as I heard that beat,
Real on top and
I
bottom.
feel like you need a nigga going in the back. Whoa. I'm like, I gotta get the song for y'all, man. I don't even know if I can play it through this. So I think this is hooked up over here. Let me see. We're gonna find out. If not, oh well. I'll get it for y'all another day. But man, Jello got a song called what is it? Tweaker. Motherfucking Tweaker. That shit go hard. That motherfucker is, I feel like somehow, some way Birdman has a part. My nigga done streamed 8.5 million views on World Star.
Yeah.
And off of this song alone, it is. It's connected. Okay. Come on, Jello. Let's go, Jello. Hey, Facebook, leave us the fuck alone. So I know y'all niggas be hating, man. Hey. I'll be in the gym working out this shit. Hello, Mello. Hello. Jello was born in the wrong era. I didn't even know light skinned niggas can make music like that. Light skins up. 36 points. Only 36. Only 36. I feel like that nigga knocked out there because he shout out to that nigga daddy.
Hey,
Because LeVar Ball fucking called it. His son, shout out to Lonzo Ball.
yeah.
Finally getting back in the starting rotation after 2.5 years of not hooping because of knee issues and them fucked up shoes he was wearing. Ankle issues and knee. One of them fucked up ball. I'm glad he stopped wearing it. But shout out to Lonzo back hooping. Shout out to fucking Melo. Because LaMelo is in the league. He's a fucking superstar. Kids love the nigga. The nigga on his 4th series of shoes already with Puma. This nigga hooping the NBA like he did when he was in high school.
Facts.
He be straight ducking on the nigga, throwing the ball off the rim, catching that bitch. He hoop like he on the AN1 mixtape circuit without traveling or carrying. Shout out to fucking
LeVar Ball. You need a class.
Negro Diamonds.
You need a class. Teach these daddies how to do it.
I just wonder what that man. It's LeVar's. I hope that device is not kicking in. Like,
hey,
they is 3 mixed babies.
I gotta give it to him.
I get it.
Because as a black father, a lot of people did not like his methods. How you know what's crazy? LeVar Ball and Deion Sanders are literally cut from the same cloth.
But it's just I push my kids and I get them. My kids are so great.
Yeah.
Deion's gonna have a platform because he him.
Yep.
LeVar got the platform because he raised greatness in his house.
Yep.
So your kids were so great that niggas wanted to hear from you. The only shit he ever said was that he could beat Michael Jordan hooping. Like, that was crazy. It was like, LeVar, you averaged like 1 point in school, bro. Come on, dog. But it
got people talking.
He's just provocative.
Yep.
It's provocative. It gets the people going. And now we look back at it. He quit doing that shit. We look back at all the shit he said. That nigga got to get put in the Basketball Hall of Fame, too, for what he's done. Because even though Jello ain't in the league, he made it.
Yeah.
He got an NBA jersey. 3 of your kids have NBA jerseys. 2 of them just sustained.
Yeah.
Shout out to motherfucking LeVar Ball. That's point blank.
Hey man, he deserves a round of applause.
He do. Yeah. This song got signed to Def Jam. The deal is worth $13 million. $8 million is guaranteed. That shows you what a trajectory of music is, because off of the not even a gimmick, but off of the hype of a song,
yeah,
the nigga got 8.5 million views on WorldStar on YouTube. His deal is guaranteed $8 million. I don't even know what I would do right now if a nigga send me an $8 million check in the mail. What am I supposed to do with that?
Cash money.
Cash rules
cash money's
around me.
No, but I'm saying that definitely was
I know Baby was at the crib. I was like, Baby, you missed the opportunity.
You missed it.
To grab Jello Ball, put him on cash. Baby wasn't gonna get a nigga $8 million. He's still trying to pay Wayne. So we ain't gonna deal with that. But man, this next little topic breaks my heart to even bring up.
Yeah.
I hate seeing our people beef, but I hate seeing niggas I know who was getting money together and had what I thought genuine love for each other fall out. And if you fall out privately, cool. But you're falling out publicly and being messy.
Yeah, this back and forth between Cam, Mace, and Jim Jones.
And I put Mace on here, and I ain't even mean to put Mace. I meant to put Jim Jones, but
it breaks your heart because you know how Dipset was. Dipset looked like a genuine group of friends who was gonna make it together. And we don't need to know the backstory, y'all. We don't need to know who was there in the beginning. None of that.
That ain't my business, man.
Like, I don't think nobody, if we really want to talk about it, nobody went to the Temptations and was like, nigga, David Ruffin came later. Nobody cared, bro. Like, y'all put out good shit. And the fact that y'all fight now, y'all making us listen to the music different.
But when I seen Cam go off the other day on his show, the shit he was saying, I was like, my nigga, you've always felt like this.
Yeah.
That wasn't man, let me say this. Nigga, you've been rocking with him for years. If you didn't just tell me today, I wouldn't know the nigga wasn't born in Harlem. And clearly this nigga he just dropped a song off of that Problems thing called Harlem. He lives and dies Harlem.
And just because you wasn't born there, like, let's stop acting like people can't move somewhere and take on the culture. Because I know a bunch of folks who lived on the north side, your mama got evicted, your ass moved to the south side, and you claim both, depending on what group you're around.
If I don't tell niggas where I'm from, niggas think I'm from the Louis. They be thinking, low-key motherfuckers was thinking that when I went to school in Chicago, because I kicked with kids from St. Louis. I had on jeans and white tees like these niggas, and fitted hat. I'm like, you from St. Louis? No. When I went to Lincoln, niggas thought I was from the Louis too, but not for real. They did just because seeing me in the club dance, you know I'm from. But people of that, Jim Jones to me is a Harlem nigga. I guess only niggas in Harlem don't think he a Harlem nigga. But why all these years this nigga was repping and claiming Harlem, nobody said that nigga ain't no Harlem nigga till now.
Dipset been around since what? 02?
Bro, diplomatic immunity, I know is over 20 years old.
I think it came out in 03. I think it came out in 03. So why are we talking about this shit in 2025, bro? Like, y'all was 20 years old then. We 40 something now. Y'all might be even a little older than me, so y'all might be almost 50. If not 50.
March 25th, 2003.
Come on, y'all.
That's a 22. It's about to be on the 22nd year in 2 years.
And the fact that y'all still was getting money together. This whole time Jim Jones was on a show, he was on a show, and nobody said anything.
When that nigga wouldn't marry Chrissy, why didn't y'all tell us that nigga wasn't from Harlem?
Hey, dog, that shit was crazy.
That is proposed to that nigga.
Like, I would love to have a female's point of view to see why she stayed so long.
Because he was probably clapping them cheeks in immense proportion. Or he had to be one from high school. I wouldn't talk to a chick who proposed to that nigga. I know one. I ain't going to out him on the show. I'll say it after. But I know one that proposed to a nigga. That nigga said, yeah. And a couple days later, that nigga was like, he just said, yeah, the ring back. We both know this individual. I know them a little better than you do. But we both know I'm going to tell you after the show. So you got to remind me because I ain't going to tell you all that. But I be forgetting shit, man. But Cam, Jimmy, keep that shit off, bro.
Yeah, for real. Hey, Jim, you got enough crazy shit going on in your life right now. Enjoy your new wife. Don't worry about all the other shit and just chill, bro. Like,
damn, did he get married?
He married her.
That's nasty. He hated that bitch. Like, it's that mole.
Hey,
and Chrissy was fine to me.
Chrissy is fine. She's gorgeous.
I think it was just that thick ass mole. He just would wake up. You know, you just start hating the motherfucker. Y'all live together, and you just wake up. This bitch still breathing.
Hey,
I don't want you to be gone, but you could have went it.
You ever seen Austin Powers?
Yeah, bro. That motherfucker take on a life of his own. That motherfucker
it probably had a little hair growing out of it.
That's a heartbeat and everything. That motherfucker got a zip, social, all type of shit. But shout out to Chrissy. She ain't gonna never love another nigga again.
Never.
Jim Jones. In these playoffs, man, everybody know I ain't the biggest football nigga because my team suck ass, so we never make it this far and haven't in a while. But I just want to see Lamar Jackson not be the James Harden of the playoffs and lose.
They got a tough game. They got the Bills up next.
If he don't win, man, give me.
A lot of people don't realize if he loses this game, it's not just the game that he's gonna lose. He'll lose MVP. He'll lose MVP because the Bills quarterback is very similar in numbers. Very similar in numbers. And, you know, he talk about a black quarterback and a white quarterback. Let's not act like we don't know the system, y'all. So if Lamar don't beat the Bills on Saturday, I think they're going to.
I'm scared to put a parlay on you because I ain't been doing good this year.
The Texans and the Chiefs, the refs have helped the Chiefs all year. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm tired of seeing them in the Super Bowl. But you know,
that little ugly talking motherfucker. Ball.
For the Commanders and the Lions, some people are picking the Commanders. I know we want to keep seeing Jaden Daniels' mama. I know it, but the Lions are gonna beat the brakes off them, y'all. Like,
I'll be shocked.
Let's not act like the Commanders just dominated the Buccaneers. And then for LA and Philly, I got Philly too, but LA is on a streak right now, y'all. They looked damn good last night. Like,
I like her. I want that nigga to win.
Yeah. So shout out to the NFL playoffs. I don't know who I'm picking. If I had to pick just off who's left, I would like to see the Lions and the Ravens. That's who I would like to see. That game will have me tuned in, and I'll be like this. But if it's the Chiefs again, I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't even care.
I would be surprised. But so
yeah,
we're already on the 14th day of St. Louis, and I think Missouri is about to outcast us. We've been fucking wilding, and we haven't had much time in this year. But there was a young man who unfortunately lost his life due to having, I would have to presume, a mental breakdown.
Or just a pure crash out.
Yeah, a crash out moment, because I heard he crashed his car and then it went out in a snowbank. Yeah. And it just went down the street. But the man that was shooting his gun in the air down West Florida yesterday, the police pulled up. Of course, they hop out, start popping because you hear our arm. I mean, the nigga was shooting the gun. We can't like he wasn't shooting it. And he didn't give out the gun. The nigga got ran over. That nigga start shooting when they start driving. He started bucking at the car.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit your ass too. And of course, this caused a lot of uproar because I think it really caused the uproar more so just because of our trauma with the police killing black people. Even when
and where it was.
Yeah.
You talk about it's around the corner from where Mike Brown got killed.
Right.
So it's not the same police department, you know, that type of stuff. But
nor same situation.
Exactly. Like I had a kid ask me what I thought about it. I'm like, we live in an open carry state. As a black man, that's very risky, even though it's an open carry state, because we know that there. If you ask people like Tamir Rice, mama, how having a gun is not just your grounds to get killed, but the amount of other things that were going on. Like if y'all saw the video, I saw the video on VOTP, Voice of the People, and dude was like literally firing in the air, and there's cars behind him. Right. There's cars backed up behind him. So like there was a lot of people at risk here, you know. And I understand, like if he crashed out, if he had a mental episode, there are. I know a lot of people feel like, well, what do we do in a situation like that? The man has a gun. He's firing the gun.
Do I have to wait to get shot to?
Yeah, like
niggas was like, when it's way they could have shot him with. I'm like, bro, we say this from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers got a split second to figure out what the fuck they finna do as soon as they hop out.
Yeah.
I gotta make it home the same way he need to make it home, but except I could have made it home without this. Had this nigga not had this moment in his life.
Yep.
And I hate nigga had to lose like, and looking at the video, I took it as he was at his wit's end and he would have rather took himself out, but couldn't bring himself to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the easiest
suicide by police.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people that do that.
And they don't do nothing but cause an uproar amongst the black community. Y'all gonna stop talking about it in a couple days.
Yep.
And we're not gonna bring it back up. But RIP that brother. His name was Hell Rail on Facebook. Seemed like a well-loved person. Everybody spoke highly to his character of being a father. So, but I heard a lot of different stories. Somebody said he lost his 16-year-old son like the day before. I don't saw one person. I feel like that would have came out in the news.
Yeah.
If that is the case, that sucks that he went out that way. If that's not the case, it's like, do you not try to work to get the help you need to be there and continue to be the great father?
Like,
I know it's easier said than done, so I don't want people to act like I'm being insensitive.
I just want to say, like, we can't be afraid of therapy, y'all.
Okay.
Like, you cannot be afraid of therapy, no matter what you're going through. Whether if he indeed lost his son, you know, if anybody know loss, I know loss, right? And trust me, there were days where I was sitting there and I was at my lowest of my low. Like, I found the bottom of an alcohol bottle numerous days over the last year. Numerous days. Like, there are times I'm sure that my wife was scared that I was on a path to crashing out, right? But therapy is important.
It is.
It's not, even if you consider yourself to be in your right mind, everything good, you never know what's coming down the pipeline. Therapy is good, even if you feel like you're good, just to have somebody to bounce things off of, just to be able to make sure that you're putting things into perspective.
Right.
So, rest in peace to that man. But hey, y'all, as a lesson, we ain't got to crash out. We ain't got to crash out. Go talk to somebody.
Facts. Please. Save yourself, man. Speaking of crashing out, this goofy ass nigga at Amazon.
And I just realized that's here. That was here.
Here, yes. I don't know which location. Probably Hazelwood. But my nigga stabbed, mind you, and these was not young niggas. The nigga that died was 41. This nigga that got into it, he stabbed him over a fat white chick with locks. So you know the motherfuckers was looking like Grinch fingers. Because that's what white people locks look like. Like the Grinch fingers. I'm just like, my nigga, you really ruined your life She must have had a mean tax return. Because I don't understand what would make you kill a nigga over your work shit. They both probably crap. Amazon. I worked at Amazon. I ain't working in a warehouse, so I don't know about the thought debauchery that would go down in there because I was on the road all day by myself with hundreds of packages in the car, breaking so low key. I'd be wanting to go do it again because that was one of the greatest workout summers I had. I was coming home. I got in shape like a motherfucker doing working for Amazon in that truck because that bitch got good air, but the motherfucker in the back don't. That shit hot. It's 100 degrees. You hopping out, going to houses, walking back to the car. You're going
in 100-degree weather.
I done got say my biggest thing was like 300 and something stops. That's me getting out of a truck 300 and something times, walking 300 and something times to said that destination. Boy, you talk about getting your motherfucking steps in. I was getting my first week though. It was like shoveling that snow. Cause I shoveled that snow, boy. My motherfucking back hurt for 2 days. I'm like, nigga, I'll be in the gym. So I'm fucking confused to why I'm hurting like this.
Hey, I was out there shoveling snow, got in the house, and then 5 TikToks in a row was videos of smart ways to get rid of snow. Like I'm like,
well, the coldest shit I seen was like, man, put a whole big ass strip of like tough plastic over his walkway. When it snowed, long enough, like the end of it was, I think, towards like inside the house.
Yeah.
Boy, that nigga walked outside, grabbed the front of that plastic, and walked back. That whole walkway was clear. Now the stupid part about it is he didn't have it across the hall. He had to do a certain point. So when he did that, I'm like, now all the snow is right here. Yeah. So nigga, now you gonna take it. I'm like, you can get it, but you still gonna take hell of time to still moving. Yeah. If you're gonna do that, nigga, do it across your whole driveway to the street. And then my long part is gonna be on the other side of the driveway, so I can pull it across the driveway, put it in the grass like that. Mm-hmm. But hey, I just don't want no more of that shit. I heard it's supposed to snow again.
Oh, when?
Someone told me Friday. I hope it.
No, I think Friday is. Last time I checked, it was supposed to be like 45 degrees
that's
on
what
Friday.
I thought. All right, we're gonna get snow something, but maybe next week. I don't know. It better not.
But here, St. Louis, my city. I love you.
Y'all don't. Stupid.
But we tripping. It is not. It's January 14th,
and we can wild.
We are straight tripping. Like
y'all making a January calendar for 2025 and have a split in it. Like at this point, it's who's gonna top the next nigga? What is the next nigga moment of St. Louis in January? Everybody just I guess the next nigga moment came today with motherfuckers cutting liquor and shit. I don't know what that was, but niggas cutting liquor and shit. What is we on? Y'all get y'all shit together. The fuck?
Y'all can't go everywhere.
So I drink at home. My liquor's pure. Pure as Coke in the 70s. And when Coke had white people with straight rhythm. That's how pure my liquor is. They was in that motherfucker. But ain't nothing funnier than randomly watching the Soul Train videos come across. I'll be seeing niggas doing something. I'll be like, he was on Coke. He was coked up for sure.
You gotta, so if you really want to see like pure Coke, like the reaction to it, you got to look up videos from Studio 54.
Oh, I've seen them. Them niggas,
man.
The dope was pure. They had that shit Frank Lucas had. If Studio 54 was in New York,
it was. It was
Blue Magic. That's what niggas was doing.
Hey, I saw a video of Michael Jackson in that mug. I'm like, Mike was on that white. He in there dancing and shit, and he wasn't hitting his traditional move. Mike was in there like, oh shit.
Mike was like, fuck it.
Hey,
it's outside tonight, man.
So I know we ain't got no rapid fire. I got a couple questions for you, man. Just to before we get about this thing, man. So it made me think of some things, man. What song that you heard like at any time in your life? What?
Look, Harvey,
facts.
Harvey, you ain't never like it was like you pay 20 admission to get in, slide an extra 15. We'll let you just do a line before you walk in.
Yeah.
You can re-up in the bathroom. The man who's selling the roses in the bathroom also slangs.
He's like this. What you want? I got some soap. I got some spray. I don't want neither one of those, big fella. Or what you looking for?
You got to come in there and go like, you got to say the secret code word. Walk in the hood, 3 dandelions. Nigga come out from the motherfucking toilet like a genie. Here, sir. I'm telling you, that nigga was like, wipes or white? What would you like, my brother? I got a boo-boo, but I would like a line when I get out. Please, after I wash my hands.
So, what song that you heard, the moment you heard it, you stopped and was like, who is this? I need to know this song. Like, it put, the moment you heard it, it like put you in a trance, bro.
Oh. Damn, oh, I got it. It was motherfucking my first year. Well, I started school in 2000. Robert Morris was a late school, so we was on quarter. So while everybody else was going to August, I ain't start till like September 23rd. Mm-hmm. And so it may have been beginning of 2008. But I'm in the dorms. Because it was after the first quarter, because that's when my nigga Torrin moved in. He from New York, but he live out in Texas now. And so me, him, my nigga Dre, we was all cool. Dre and Torrin was in a 4-person room. They was roommates and shit. So we just randomly, on the 5th floor was where you could go to the workout, go out to the patio, or do laundry in the computer room. And how the building worked, 1 through 4 one shit. 5th is where it started. 5, it was 28 floors. Mm-hmm. 5 through 26 was Columbia College. 27 and part of 28 was Robert Morris, and I think a couple places was people that actually like lived there. And so we on the 5th floor on the computers, man, on Facebook, just all in there talking shit. Like, what the fuck we gonna get into tonight? We see like this randomly walk past this 2 shit, like this black chick, they drunk, they fucked the white girl, and this gay bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck they going? So we get to walking out. And they're like, you guys want to come to our room and party? I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, bro, like, we wasn't on that. Yeah. I'm thinking, like, he see 3 of us, we don't know how this is going to go. So we walk in the room. He's like, hey, guys, this is my room. What's up, bro? My name's such. We all introduce ourselves. We start getting fucked up. And we blowing in that bitch, we drinking. And it was like, you guys, we got to play this song. We love. What if you guys heard it? And it was motherfucking Paper Planes by MIA. My nigga, we made them play that song on repeat at least 7-8 times. It was like, how them niggas in the studio 54 felt when the coke hit, you would have thought I did a line. I remember hearing that. Boom, doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. I fly like paper, get high like planes. This is catch me. All 3 of us was like, it turned into a triangle.
Hey, do you know that song is about like scamming?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Man. Of course, I found that out years later.
Man.
But I mean, listen to that song. I was like, that song went on. We was like, hey, yo, run that shit back. And when they play it, bro, he's like, I'll put it on repeat. We can just play it. Bro, we was in that motherfucker turn. And we left that bitch. Niggas was like, bro, we gotta find this shit. Cause everybody was gonna find that motherfucker. We played that shit everywhere. I was like, nigga, this is it.
Hey, that song, for me, I didn't hear that song until after I heard the T.I. song.
Ooh.
So I was like, hey, that's a cold ass sample. I gotta find that. And then I found the actual song. I'm like, man, this motherfucker go.
Bro, I've never, the only album that did that shit to me was the Carter 3.
Okay.
I never, you always hear certain things like what place you were, what point you were in life. Once again, Chicago, Robert Morris. And me and my nigga Torrin, because Dre was gone by then, he went back to the crib. Me and Torrin, we been waiting on that motherfucker. It was August. We was waiting on that motherfucker to drop. I think we made that August 10th, somewhere first week, mid-August. We got up out of school, we went roll the blunt, and we walked to the Target downtown. And it wasn't nothing. We stayed on 2 East 8th Street, so we was on 8th and State downtown. And we walked down the street some, I forget, I think it ain't Deer, it may be Wells, or I forgot what street it was, but you get there, you make a right, and go up the street some more. And it's just first time I ever seen a 2-floor Target. Like where you could put the cart got an escalator. You put the escalator on that, the cart on the escalator, I'm hollering. On my mama, bro, Snoop had me big crib, like for no reason. I didn't even know. I didn't listen. Funny story, Bloods and Crips, I thought that shit was on TV.
Yeah.
Because we got GDs, Vice Lords, all that shit. It wasn't until I got to Lincoln. They was like, yeah, I'm Blood, I'm Crip. I was like, that shit's outside of LA. They was like, hell yeah. I was like, the more you know. I was like, well, thank you, brethren. Thank you for telling me. But yeah, bro, we bought that Carter 3 nigga and got back to the room. Niggas rolled up and played that shit. And I was just like, oh my God, bro, this is a masterpiece. I did. And this is where you had to buy CDs. I had a little CD player in my room. I did everything to that CD. I cleaned, I cooked. I got some coochie to the whole Carter 3. I mean, that motherfucker, Amelia. I was in that bitch wilding, bro, to this CD. I'm talking about baddies. Like, oh, you gonna play some music? Yep, it's a scam. So I love a good scam. Listen, I be wanting to be a scammer. I just don't want to go to jail. But I'm finna say tell niggas I'm Nigerian.
My song that got me like that, I think I was in high school, and my boy had got the Outkast CD, ATLians, and this man played for me, Spody Odie, Dopalicious. And the first time I heard it, I was like, hey, what CD is that? And I had to go buy that CD. And I still rock that today. When I was at TSU, marched with it, played that song in the band.
That's a song that kind of puts you like, that's a song like, nigga, I saw this 12 short.
Yeah. The crazy thing about it is that if you can listen to that song and just close your eyes, you can envision the story, bro.
That's a relax thing and just play that on repeat. And I feel like you'll be in the motherfucking room sitting in that bitch Indian style.
Well, that song led to when I listening to the album. That song led me to Liberation, and Liberation. I listen to that song
Outkast,
once a day.
I don't understand why we don't give them credit for the greatest hip hop.
Bro, the South got something to say.
I just really believe in my heart, Outkast is the greatest rapper.
I agree.
Like, if we're gonna get rounded out with some more, of course you got Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And these are all not. The only one get a number is Outkast. Right, it ain't have to go that hard, bro. The song was just beautifully composed. That's how I feel about Jay-Z's song "Cry." That's one of them songs, like, bro.
You know what's crazy is I love Jay-Z song "Cry." It's my favorite Jay-Z song of all time.
Me too.
But when I heard the unplugged version,
that's what made me fall in love with the song.
That right there, the unplugged version. Jaguar Wright crazy ass. She made that shit so good.
Jay-Z unplugged was beautiful, man.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna listen to that shit.
Like I wish more rappers would have done an unplugged.
I don't even remember nobody else's unplugged.
The only other person unplugged that was fire. I didn't like hers for real.
I was just saying, the only one I remember.
Maxwell unplugged, because that's actually where he did This Woman's Work. He did This Woman's Work.
That song from that
He did This Woman's Work on the unplugged. That was when he kind of like released it. And man, he did that shit live. So
cried that motherfucker. Like,
hey,
what you on, bro? Yeah.
So, hey man, last question for you before we get about this thing.
All right, man.
What movie, if it come on tonight at midnight, your ass staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning watching?
So, man.
With Bernie Mac and Samuel L. Jackson?
Okay. I had it on. I used to work at a movie store in Jeff City called Hastings, where they fired me. I'm from doing nigga shit. That's my fault. But I bought that bitch. Like, I had that on DVD. I know that mother. You the dog, motherfucker.
They had motherfucking John Legend.
But the crazy part is, it's like loosely based on a real story. Because the real deal is a group. Or I don't know who is mocked after. But I know that song is a song, bro.
Well, so a lot of times with movies, they will release a song under a group name.
No, bro. I was just watching a commercial on Tubi, and one of the songs the real deal was singing came on the commercial.
Yeah, so like in the movie Soul Food, right? in the movie Soul Food, the group that had After 7, I think it was After 7, and Casey and JoJo came together to form the group Milestone. So if you go and look up the group Milestone, the songs from Soul Food are actually like a actual song under that group, but that was made for the movie. Hey, Harlem Nights, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I'm watching every part of it. And shout out to my frat brother Desi Arnaz, who plays he plays Young Quick in the movie. Shout out to my brother Desi Arnaz, man, my frat brother. And while Nico looking this up, I can't go. I did it on Facebook, but I'm gonna have to do it now. So happy Founders Day. I'm gonna do that shit in order. So happy Founders Day to the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. Shout out to my boy Will, my boy Rashid, my boy Paul, my boy Andrew. Shout out to y'all, members of Kappa Alpha Psi. Happy Founders Day to the men of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to Keith, Mark, Vern, all my good lodge brothers. My boy Mike Harvey, all the good brothers of Phi Beta Sigma. Shout out to the lovely ladies, the devastating divas of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Y'all know I'm married to one. I was fearing for my life leading up to it because if I didn't wish her Founders Day at midnight, I was afraid she was going to cut me. Because if you know anything about Deltas, they're low-key thugs.
The biggest.
Shout out tomorrow to the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Happy Founders Day to them. Shout out to all the great AKs out there. My cousin Stacy, what's my girl's name? The Wells sisters, all of y'all, all three of y'all. Shout out to all the beautiful AKs out there. I think that's everybody. For January. If I miss somebody, oh shit! January 16th. Shout out to the lovely ladies of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I work with them. Y'all don't beat me up tomorrow. But shout out to my sister Michelle, Jackie, Sharice, all of the great Zetas, you know. So shout out to all the D9 founded in January. Love y'all, all that good stuff, man. So yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Did you find the song?
I did not. I don't know the name of it, but I know it ain't the I'm Your Puppet.
I'm Your Puppet. That's a real song too.
That's
a real song.
That's not the one.
That's a real song.
I'm Your Puppet. That is the one. That's the one from the commercial because I heard it. Other girl to have and to hold. Loving you is like, but it's performed by John. It's shown here who it's written by and everything. It's performed by John Legend and all that.
So the original,
that commercial was not them niggas.
The original is James and Bobby Purify.
Okay, I knew it was somebody.
James and Bobby Purify. I'm Your Puppet.
I wonder what made them use that for the movie.
Like, hold on, just make sure we talking about the right song. Oh shit, it's coming through my damn. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder what made them use this for the song, making us think it was a damn something a really group called The Real Deal. And that's the real deal, and that's for real. Like, well, I've been thinking that was a song from a movie until I'm sitting there on Tubi the other day. We were watching Scandal.
Me too. Me too. I've been watching Scandal.
We watched like 6 seasons.
I'm on season 3.
Shit, we on like 7.
Yeah, but I watched it when it was out originally.
I did. I watched bits and pieces, but it was one of them. Everybody was in it. I'm like, I'll catch it later.
Yeah, I watched it from the beginning. I watched it. I think I started getting on Scandal probably like at the end of season 2, and then what made me keep watching it was I was there when How to Get Away with Murder started, and I watched that show to the end. Yeah. But yeah, man, hey, that's enough.
Man, we had to give y'all extra 15 minutes. We started like I'd have been done. I ain't gonna lie. But I appreciate y'all ashy asses, man, rocking with us, man. It baby just be us next week. We don't know if it's a guest or not, man. We got special stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got some stuff lined up.
We ain't booked for 2025 yet, so like we said, hit us up. But we'll just come back and keep chopping it up, man. But we're gonna bring y'all in, man, and we're gonna keep it going, man. As always, it's your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master.
We do this wonderful thing called Postal Podcasting. Me and the rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this hole.
We can provide you with the wonderful news. Always trying to drop a couple of jewels and still trying to locate the missing blues clues that the nigga Steve lost on his way to rehab. But I'm out this bitch because I'm tired.
Yep. Time to go.
And I want to go home.
That's all the